Hey Sagittarius, this is, oh, hold on one second. I'm gonna close the door, okay? Okay. Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to the Syrian Siren. This is NyandLa. I'm gonna be doing your reading for Mercury retrograde. I gotta get the fuck through these, guys. I'm taking my precious time, but I gotta get to the full moon readings because that shit's gonna happen like in a few days now, and I'm just all over the place, and I'm okay with that. So maybe feel the same way, Sagittarius. So that's gonna be for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Don't forget to check your other placements for a more well-rounded picture. Of course, if this does not apply, let it fly. I think that's everything that I have for you. Oh, make sure if you want to check out your horoscope for the full moon, check out my girl Charlie. Her information is in my bio below. If you'd like to book a reading with me, the information is in my bio as well. If you'd like to make a tip or donation, that is also in the bio. Okay, let's get into it. All right, Sagittarius, what do we have going on for you for Mercury retrograde? Okay, I see a union. Could be with a Leo, quite possibly. We have Virgo energy here and Pisces. Okay, I'm hearing for some of you guys, you might be separating from a spouse, or you might have a spouse that decides that they want to take time away from you. They might not be telling you exactly why, though. They might just be spending a lot of time to themselves is kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, it's like this person... Yeah, it's like this person is gonna like isolate themselves, or this person is isolating themselves, and maybe you're wondering why, or you're wondering how, or maybe you're the one that's isolating yourself from this relationship right now. I'm hearing Pisces for some reason for some of you guys, but when I'm looking at, I hear the World card. The World card is like cycles coming to completion or closure or something of that nature. And then I'm getting drawn to the Leo spot, which is funny because I was thinking of Leo. I saw a lion right here as well. So you could be trying to heal a connection, Sagittarius, with somebody that might be isolating themselves from you during the retrograde season. I'm hearing some of you guys, this person might have a hidden agenda, or you might have a hidden agenda. There's something about a hidden agenda somewhere. Okay, let me get clarity on this. Can I have clarity on the Two of Cups, please? So I'm hearing some of you guys might need to meditate more. Then we have Scorpio energy here. Okay. I heard a passionate ending for some of you guys. Then we have the Death card. Okay, Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio calling. Scorpio calling. You might have a Scorpio calling you soon. Anyways, then we have Sagittarius energy. Your energy is coming through here. So, Sagittarius, you might have somebody that you might have ended a connection with. It could be a Scorpio, randomly pop up. They could be coming very passionately, though. It's like they feel called, or the universe is calling a union of some sort. But it's weird because then in the shadow energy, the Death card, okay. So this person might be rushing back to you, Sagittarius. If this is an ex, if this is a new person, then maybe they might be kind of impatient when it comes to the union. They could give you kind of like a playerish energy, though, Sagittarius. They're coming across as the Knight of Wands, so very passionate, very playful. But the Knight of Wands is not known to be a commitment person. They're kind of a commitment phobe. It could be a Scorpio because we have two Scorpio cards surrounding it, okay? They could just be just very impatient. Hold on, can I have clarity on the Knight of Wands here? Could be an Aries. And we have Pisces energy coming through here as well. Okay, so I'm getting one of two things. Okay, either this person... I'm hearing married. So you might be married to this person, Sagittarius. You might be considering marriage to this person, or this person might want to marry you. It's like this person's really controlling. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like really controlling. But they're waiting. I don't know what they're waiting on, but they're not. Okay, so... Okay, this person is coming across kind of tyrannical, very impatient, but they're waiting and they're not walking away. So what are this person's intentions with Sagittarius, or further clarity on this message? I'm hearing, ah, man, you know love is my weakness. So this person could be like a hopeless romantic. I feel like this person feels like they can't get away from this connection, Sagittarius. It's like they feel trapped. Okay, I'm getting a storyline. So Sagittarius, you might have, I want one more clarity card, please, to sum all this together. Okay, we got Leo energy coming through here. All right, okay. So Sagittarius, you might have been dealing with somebody in the past. Could be a Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, just take it where it resonates. Who maybe in the past when you guys were together, they had a controlling streak, okay? It's like they wanted things their way. Now I'm hearing, I'm on a highway to hell. Maybe that's how they feel. Okay, this is the storyline I'm getting, Sagittarius. You were with somebody or you entertained somebody and they were very controlling, but they were also commitment phobes. So it was like they were controlling, but it just sounds like they don't know what the fuck they want, Sagittarius. Okay, if I'm being honest with you, this sounds like this is somebody that doesn't know what they want and they kind of wanted to control you to keep you in their corner while they figured it the fuck out. And I'm getting the vibe that like that was not for you, Sag. You're like, no, bitch, you're not gonna put baby in the corner. Like it's like, no, I'll never be your side chick. Like, that's kind of what it's giving me. And for whatever reason, okay, this person is really depressed because they feel like they can't get over you, Sagittarius, or they can't find anybody like you. But the reason why they were like this is because they were falling into negative thinking patterns. I'm hearing negative sleeping patterns for some of you guys. So this person could just be all around stressful. I'm kind of getting that this person can have clarity on the Emperor reverse. This person might have daddy issues. Okay, they're trying to hide how controlling they are, or they're trying to... Yeah, okay, so you're coming across as the Queen of Cups. You could have water in your chart. Very calm, loving, kind, and compassionate. And they don't want to lose that, Sagittarius, is kind of what I'm getting here. But they were controlling in the past. And I'm kind of getting that they were controlling because they didn't want to lose you, Sagittarius. And you could be kind of free-spirited, okay? You could be somebody that's, like, friendly, somebody that attracts a lot of people is kind of what I'm getting here. It's just, like, I mean, la, 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 like, you know, just prancing through life, being a happy bitch. And this person might have really liked you, Sagittarius. Now, mind you, this is an energy that I'm not the most fond of, but they don't feel malicious, okay? This is kind of the person that it's like, you could be really free-spirited. Sagittarians are, okay? Very free-spirited, very free. I'm going to go have fun, whatever. I don't really give a shit. Just whatever you want to do, you're going to do, right? You could attract a lot of people. People could be attracted to you, Sagittarius, like just bad bitch energy, okay? And I'm just kind of getting that you're just really kind and calm, and that kind of energy just attracts a lot of people. And this person might have been attracted to you, Sagittarius. And they really like your personality, but then they got scared that that would mean that it would take you away from them. Oh, like somebody could take you away, or that you wouldn't stay with them, la, 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 la. Okay. So they might have been really controlling, like really controlling. And then that might have turned you off, Sagittarius. You're like, you know what? I'm out. You ain't gonna hold me down, baby. And then you just leave. And that was their worst nightmare. It's like they didn't want you to leave, and they were more concerned with somebody taking you away, Sagittarius, than keeping you happy. Does that make sense? It's like they were so hyper-focused on everybody else that they didn't regard your feelings or the fact that they were suffocating you or anything like that. It was just kind of, they were only thinking about themselves. And because of that, I'm getting like they don't want to walk away from you because they know that you're this Queen of Cups energy. And I'm going to pull to see if you should trust this person, Sagittarius, but they don't feel like they have bad intentions. They feel like they have abandonment issues. That's what it's giving me. Where it's like that free-spirited nature maybe in the past led to like, maybe they're more free-spirited, but they're free-spirited in a player way, right? And they might be projecting a lot of that onto you. So it's like when they show that energy of childishness, not childlikeness, but childlikeness, free-natured, free-spirited, when they're in that energy, maybe they have a tendency to, you know, flirt around a little bit, you know, whatever. And then they might assume or attribute those aspects of their personality to you because they feel bad about it, right? not healthy. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's not healthy because Sagittarius, it's like people need to let people breathe, right? If somebody's going to cheat on you, they're going to cheat on you regardless. It does not matter how much I've been the phone checker, the mile checker, the likes checker, who's liking your pictures and who is that and how do you know her, and all. The reality of it is the person that I did that with still fucking cheated. There was no amount of monitoring that I could do, no amount of controlling I could do, no amount of anything that I could do to keep this man from being unfaithful to me. And that's kind of what I'm getting. So it's like this person has an insecurity or a child wound that they're like projecting onto you, Sagittarius, and that might have turned you off. Because it's kind of giving me that they can't get over you. Okay. They can't get over you, Sagittarius. And it's like your energy is like addictive, Sagittarius. It's like they want to be around you. They need to be around you. Nobody needs to be around anybody. But you get what I'm saying. So they don't want to walk away from this connection because they're afraid of what they're going to lose on it. Okay. And they're trying to get over something. Maybe their anxiety or their lack of certainty. Let me go ahead and get this. So clarity on the Hermit card reversed. I'm hearing dead ass. I'm dead ass. Got more Scorpio and Cancer energy coming through here. Yeah, okay, so this person's kind of childish, Sagittarius. I'm hoping this isn't you. This person's kind of childish. It's like they get in their emotions. They act impulsively, and then they cry about it later. That sounds so heartless. I'm working on my delivery, but they're like escapists. So they might be isolating themselves from you, Sagittarius, because they're in one of those modes where like they overreacted or they overdid something or they over something, right? And they crossed your boundaries or they disrespected you or something like that. And now they're escaping. But it's like they have this childish nature to them that they need to address, right? For some of you, I'm just hearing it's emotional dysregulation. So it's like when they're in their emotions, Sagittarius, they don't acknowledge that as their emotion. They have a tendency to project it onto other people. So it's like, I'm feeling insecure because you're really pretty and you're really friendly and everybody likes you, and I'm afraid that somebody's going to take you away from me. They don't do that because they need to make it somebody's fault, okay? But it's not that they're a bad person. This is something that a lot of people do because not many people are very emotionally intelligent, okay? They're not very emotionally mature. And I'm not saying that to be insulting. It's just most people are taught to project things onto other people when they're feeling intense emotion. And honestly, to be fair, Sagittarius, it's a defense mechanism. There's like, 5 defense mechanisms or 7, one of those 2. And projection is the most common one, right? There's also like reaction formation where it's like you feel an intense negative emotion, so you react by being the polar opposite, by being totally like fake friendly, like fake happy, like there's that one. There's denial. There's a lot of different defense mechanisms, but this person is projecting onto you, Sagittarius. It's like they're projecting what they would do, what their fears of what you would do onto you. And it's not fair. So they're kind of isolating themselves because they're trying to learn coping mechanisms to be able to move forward. Because I'm kind of getting that you might have left them. What's that? Something fancy free. I don't know. I'm just getting like a fairy vibe where it's just like ew, get off of me with that. Like, get like, déjame quieta, leave me alone. And you're like, you're fucking up my dance in the forest, okay? You need to go meditate or some shit. Come back when you're ready to dance in the forest. And like this person's in their feelings like, wow, Sagittarius just cut me the fuck off. So it's like they were trying to hold on to you for dear life, Sagittarius. It's like, no, I don't want to lose Sagittarius. And you're like, ew, let go of me. I'm leaving. And then they're like, wait, so it was going to happen anyway. Yeah. And that's kind of how it happens because you can't force people to, you can't, especially according to fear, right? Like if you're somebody that is predominantly in this anxious mindset, then you need to be able to learn coping mechanisms so that you can entertain a relationship with somebody and see them for who they are and not for who you fear them to be or not for who you want them to be. That's a big one, right? Or whatever the case might be. And I'm kind of getting this person is working out of a fear mindset. Like they might have been cheated on a lot in the past. They might, whatever. And it's like, especially if this is like a man and you're a woman, Sagittarius, and this is like, because I've noticed, I think I said this in Libra's reading, feminine energy is demonized to like the highest degree right now. Like anything pretty, anything soft, anything kind, compassionate is demonized. That's why you barely hear love songs like that anymore. I'm gonna start bringing it back though. But you don't hear, all you hear is like struggle love songs. All you hear is like breakup songs or fuck bitches get money shit, right? I mean, depending on the genre that you're entertaining, right? But and a lot of like hip hop, R&B, which R&B used to be the love music, okay? It's like a lot of fuck bitches get money if I get caught cheating, da 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 da, right? And it's like they totally ruined and removed the romance aspect. It's like sex, drugs, money, but they totally disregarded love. And it's like when it comes down to it, a lot of men, like cis het men, are afraid of showing their softer side or their compassionate side. And a lot of them have it, but they're afraid of showing it out of being preserved or being perceived in a negative light, right? So it's like everything that anybody that is comfortable in that energy, anybody that's comfortable being friendly or comfortable being kind or comfortable being generous or just comfortable with themselves in that feminine energy, in the softness, in whatever the case might be, it could be perceived in a negative light because it's attractive, right? It's attractive. And what people have to realize is that you can't be upset at somebody else for being attractive, right? The same reason why you like them is why other people like them. So you have to learn how to trust a person to do the right thing behind your back, right? If you can't trust them, then you don't need to be in a relationship, because you can't be out here trying to puppeteer human beings. Like, that's not how life works. And it's honestly an exhausting job. I've been there actually in every relationship up until the current. Like, I've been there trying to control, trying to monitor. And you need to be dedicating your energy to something totally different, Sagittarius. So if you're in a relationship where you feel like you have to do that and it's justified, right? Like, this person has cheated on you in the past, then that's something you need to consider. Like, do you need to be with that person if they put you in that policing energy? Now, if you're the person that somebody's trying to police, Sagittarius, you need to take into consideration, like, okay, but I'm a grown-ass woman, man. I'm a grown-ass human being, right? I don't need anybody policing me. I'm not gonna cheat on you. I'm not gonna play you. I'm not gonna steal from you, nothing like that. But you are treating me like somebody that would, and I don't appreciate that, right? This person needs to learn the difference between what their emotions are and what people's personality characteristics are, because they're projecting some heavy assumptions onto you, Sagittarius, and they're realizing they're not true, but it's only after a fucking tower moment happens. So it's like they're being extra and they feel like it's justified. Maybe they saw that in their family, like maybe their dad was really controlling, or maybe they saw infidelity, or whatever the case might have been, right? They need to learn how to handle their fears on their own. So don't make that about you, Sagittarius. Like, if you're not cheating, right? If you're not out here cheating or playing people or doing them dirty or nothing like that, don't internalize and change yourself for this individual. They need to change themselves so that they can get along better with the world, okay? That's kind of what I'm getting here. Let me get clarity on this world card, because it sounds like this person's controlling nature ended the relationship. That's what it's giving me. And we got Pisces energy here twice. Yeah, okay. This ended because of, they were holding on way too tight. Sagittarius is kind of what I'm getting here. It was just like undue jealousy. That's kind of what I'm getting. It was like undue jealousy that was causing blockages in the connection. And now it's like they weren't listening to their intuition and they were getting too distracted. And maybe they were trying to use manipulation tactics, like instead of just speaking plainly to you. That was that childishness I was telling you about. Like the trying to puppeteer, like instead of saying, hey, listen, I know you're a really friendly person, but you make me feel like A, B, and C when you act like this or whatever, right? And then you can decide if you're okay with that, Sagittarius. You don't have to change if you don't want to, but it's like if they tell you that, they need to learn how to have a fucking conversation, first of all. Like, I'm so judgmental. I'm sorry. I'm just like, you need to open your fucking mouth and talk. Say what your insecurities are, because nobody can help you if you're just projecting and trying to control and trying to push and trying to this and trying to that. Like, Nick, just tell me what the problem is so I can fix it, or I can decide if we're even compatible. That's what it feels like. And it's just kind of like, it's like this person, it's like they could see you like chit-chatting. It's like a work meeting, right? And you're chit-chatting with a coworker of the opposite sex, right? Or of the same sex, whatever you're into, right? They're just chit-chatting with another human being that's not them. And you're smiling and laughing because the person is funny, right? And then they decide to go and actually flirt with somebody in front of you because they saw you smiling and laughing and talking to somebody else. Like, people can't be funny in life. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, why the fuck are you smiling at another person? Because other people exist? Like, what are you talking about? Why is me smiling and laughing a problem for you? And then for them, it's like, well, that means that you're flirting. And you're like, no, that means that I was having a funny conversation with another person. Am I not allowed to converse with other people? Like, I don't like people like that. I'm just like, yo, you can't just assume that I'm doing you dirty all the time. So I don't know, Sagittarius. I'm going to pull some advice from you. This is clearly a love reading, okay? It does seem like this person is going through some self-reflection right now. So they might be isolating themselves in general, Sagittarius, to assess their emotions, because they just keep getting like, it's like a start and stop. It's like a, y'all are good. And then they have an episode and you're like, how much longer are we going to do this? Because I'm not going to be here for long. I'm just like, so it's like, what advice do we have for Sagittarius and this person? Everybody's getting X's coming back in Mercury Gatorade. You have Taurus energy coming through here.
When I poured out that root beer, it was clear. That's how you know it wasn't. That's why it was so bad.
What the fuck? And then we got Leo energy, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus twice. So we have Leo twice and Taurus twice. That's different. Spirit is kind of, okay, so Sagittarius, you could be the person that's clinging to control. Maybe, because Spirit is saying that you need to gain a new perspective on the situation and stop clinging to control based on negative assumptions that you're making and be more confident, okay? Take it where it resonates.
That's what I said.
If it don't apply, let it fly. Okay, Sag, but it sounds like this might be you. Might be you. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Can I have clarity on this? We have Capricorn energy. Yeah, okay, Sag, this sounds like it might be you. I'm so sorry, but take it where it resonates, okay? Then we have Capricorn energy coming through. Yeah, you need to get over some sort of greed. I'm hearing male chauvinism. Honestly, I'm hearing male chauvinism. So like if you're a man, maybe I'm gonna like this. If you're a man and you're like a cis het male who is treating a woman this way, you need to realize that you're punishing the woman for her nature. Okay? You can't get mad at a girl for being a girl. You can't get mad at a woman, for being feminine, for being pretty, for being attractive, for being soft, for being appealing, for being friendly. You can't do that because it's not she's not a pet. She's not an animal. She's a human fucking being. And if she's never done anything to make you question her loyalty, if she's never done anything and you're just insecure than a motherfucker and you're projecting that onto her and trying to puppeteer her and she leaves you, she has the right, because you are working out of this energy. Like, you're trying to restrict her, you're trying to control her, you're trying to puppeteer her for her nature. You can't get mad at a woman for her boobs showing. She has breasts. You can't get mad at a woman for wearing a dress and her figure looking good in it because she has a woman's fucking body. You can't get mad at a woman for being a woman. If you don't like women, then don't date women. It's a planet full of humans out here, okay? If femininity threatens you, date a man. Okay, but everybody's capable of that feminine energy. So you could find a man that's more feminine too. But what I'm telling you is this, is that somebody in this reading, I'm not going to say who's who or what's what, is abusing the feminine, is demonizing the feminine, which means that they are also in tandem, not in touch with their own feminine energy. So somebody needs to heal their feminine wound, something seriously. And maybe they do need to be single to do that. Because you can't be out here pushing and pulling like this and being upset trying to control somebody for some shit that they don't need to be controlled in. They're just how they are. Like, that's, I don't, let me calm down. I need a coffee still. Anyway, Sagittarius, whoever this person is that's trying to control you, because I know most Sagittarians, especially Sagittarian women, to be very free-spirited, okay? Keep flying, honey. I don't know who this person is, but they need to get therapy and get over it. Like, this has nothing to do with you, okay? And I'm tired of people trying to control women like women are something to be controlled or suppressed or whatever the fuck. Let a woman be a fucking woman. Let the woman be a woman. You guys want to be men so well. Let the woman be a woman then. Like, why can't women? Like, I don't get it. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Love y'all. Bye.